Hello, my fire signs, and welcome to your general reading. If you are a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, then this reading should resonate for you. However, if it doesn't resonate with you, you can drop it and go to another reader on here because there's so many amazing readers on here. But without further ado, I want to still read for the people who that will resonate with. So I'm going to pull some cards for you. I'm just shuffling. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. It has to do with combativeness and competition and things like that. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're competing for within your life and how you're going to open up space for yourself. I know that sounds weird, but it will make sense. I just feel like a lot of things in your life are competing with one another to take the number one spot. It could be your grades, it could be your mental health, it could be, your relationships. Everything is competing for that number one spot, and it brings about chaos. It brings about chaos. But what I like about this energy is what it can do for you is it can really be a element of change for your life as well, and how you actually start to tackle these competitions in your life, and how you can balance these competitions that you're having in your life because they're arising so that you can grow and that you can be a lot more affirmative and with yourself. So that's a great energy to have, and it's not always bad when chaos is introduced into this mix, when we learn how to harness and direct it, which is why we have this is why the King of Wands exists, because they're able to harness that power of the wands of chaos and things like that. So that's where you guys are definitely leveling up in who you are and how you're expressing yourself and things like that, because you're overseeing this situation from a more matured version of yourself, which is a great news, and it's definitely something to be proud of, because you were once here and now you're going to be here, and a lot more smart about how you're going to solve these issues in your life and how you're going to allocate your time to these things in your life as well. And coming out of it very victorious, very, very much so. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Like my whole deck just falls. It's crazy. It's because I have small hands, and every time that I try to hold the deck, it's just crazy. We have the Ace of Wands. I'm gonna take that. The Ace of Wands. I love that for you guys, because this is moving towards where, and I like how everything is going in a certain direction as well. This is moving in a positive direction. That's why I was saying that it's a transformation. It's a new beginning in how you go about situations as well, from this very evolved version of you, because you could have went about things very crazily, and if you've ever seen a fire sign in their chaotic nature, I love you guys, but it is something I just can't wrap my head around. Like, y'all are crazy sometimes, like, you know what I mean? And everybody is, so don't worry, I'm not attacking you. I'm just but a fire sign that is also very balanced and evolved, they're able to be shot callers. They're able to be that leader that everybody talks about when they say Aries is a leader of the zodiac, and I definitely agree in certain scenarios. But where does that leadership come from? It comes from being able to handle these type of situations as well. So don't be afraid. That's why I always say don't be afraid when chaos enters your life, because that's an opportunity for you to show up for yourself as this leader, as to say, I am that bitch that gets over situations and solves these situations for myself, so that I can have everything that it is that I'm manifesting. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid when chaos arrives. Don't be afraid when challenges come and they, you know, this is why, again, I love talking about the anatomy of cards, because the what I was trying to say is like the King of Wands is and the Emperor are competing, like they're kind of like not competing against each other, but how to explain it. So they are able to always win a battle. And why are they able to win a battle? Is because they've mastered these kinds of energies, okay? They're the masters of these energies in the deck as well, from a masculine standpoint. And they know when they're going to win, they know when they're going to lose, and they know when they are going to come out of it victorious. And that's why people look and they call the Emperor an Emperor. That's why they call the King of Wands the King of Wands. So when you want to really you know, show up as that energy, you need to be able to overcome situations that are chaotic and very just annoying. You know what I mean? So that's why I always say, don't try to avoid challenges for yourself. You know what I mean? Especially when you want to show up as that energy. Let's shuffle some more. One, two. Page of, we have all wands here, which is so funny. There's a lot of fiery influence. I'm predicting a lot of fire signs are gonna be seeing this message and resonating it. Probably gonna be hyping me up a lot. Like you get, it's usually my air signs that are doing that, but definitely feeling like a lot of fire sign supremacy right here. Like it's crazy. It's so like everybody from all the woodworks. That's so funny to me. All different types and people on different levels, and understanding where you are in your journey is such a beautiful thing. Even when you are the page, you know what I mean? We always want to be an emperor, always want to be king of wands, queen of wands, empress. But man, these times when we're pages and things like that, not when you're dealing with a page, I will call the page and be like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not taking no crumbs. What the fuck? What do you think this was? But like at the same time, like when we are the page, when we are the page and we are learning and we are you know, going on our alchemical journey and everything like that, because this card right, it reminds me of, what's that book that I think it's called The Alchemist. This is the Alchemist. Like this is the starting of the journey of becoming an alchemist. Like I love that. So that's why I love it when a page is determined to, you know, become a king. Like that's, if you want to always stay a page, then that's when I have a problem with you. But if you are just on your journey and you are, you know, learning about what you like, what you don't like, and all those things, I love that. I love to see it, and I think that's something that you should embrace, because one day you are going to be very evolved within yourself and being able to, you know, overcome anything. Anything, I say, honestly, doesn't mean that you aren't going to have problems in the future, but you are going to be able to solve them. And when people challenge you, challenge your thoughts, why you do things, you're going to be able to stand up for yourself and say, this is why I did it. Like, you know what I mean? This, and then they're going to back off. They're going to be like, oh my God, like, you know, I'm not really used to people being challenged by the opinions that they have and standing up for themselves. A lot of people back down. My fire signs, no fucking way you guys are backing down. Are you kidding me? And then the Seven of Pentacles comes in and tells you that it's gonna take years to master this, and it's true. It's gonna take years to master it, and that's just you know, the truth and reality of it is that. But the sooner that you start, the sooner you are closer to that. You know, the sooner you're closer to all your dreams. So don't back away from challenges. Stop it, because there's going to be a time when you need to evolve, and it arises from you taking risks. Okay, especially when it comes to your reality, you're shifting your reality. You can't do that while staying in your comfortable zone. You can't do it. okay? And that's just the truth of it. And you can fight me on this and say, well, I'm telling you, you're not gonna get anywhere by being where you were 5 years ago. It's time to change. It's time to, you know, step up and um and accept these challenges as they come. Like, we can get over them. I will help you, okay? And how I help you is I'm going to show you support. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to release these videos and let you know that I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner. That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? That's why we're all here. We're all supposed to be rooting for each other, but not everybody's rooting for people because they're so fucking miserable. Like, it's so sad to be like, how can you not root for another person? Like, a person going on a journey for themselves. And look what you guys get. You guys have the Ace of Cups and the freaking Ace of Wands. You know how freaking beautiful that is? That is alchemy. I don't know what the hell you're going to get with fire and water, but you are creating something. But you are definitely creating something, okay? You're definitely creating something huge and big for yourself. So let's pull from the Oracle and get a card for you guys. Okay, we're gonna take this. I had a dream of this card one time, or this stone, but I didn't know what it was called, and then I found it in the deck. I was so like drawn away by that. It says, are you in love? Are you craving health and feelings of well-being? Become a conduit for allowing heaven and earth to meet at your center. It is time to acknowledge the essence of the divine love in you. Take time to nurture yourself. Imagine yourself in the arms of the Divine Mother. I activate and oh, let me tell you the name of the card though. It's Colbitane, Calcite, and Archangel Jophiel. Okay, I was gonna read the same thing over. Messy, but anyways, I activate and embrace divine love. My emotions are balanced. I am clear and joyful. I am compassionate, wise, and tolerant. My qualities of unconditional love, mercy, and understanding emanate from my being. So I'm going to leave you guys on that message. I'm going to leave you on that vibration and that frequency and understanding who you are and how you are going to be evolving, okay? And I'm very proud of you guys. I will say that 100 times because I know my fire signs are going through it right now. I know you guys are going through it, but we're going to get through it together. And I want to say thank you so much. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.